Hello everyone, in today's video I'm going to talk about Staten Island. Why I'm going to talk about Staten Island is because in Staten Island, just NYC in general, there's always this disconnect all the boroughs have against Staten Island. You know, they try to make Staten Island like it's not part of New York City. Why is that? Like, if you're from Brooklyn, New York, Manhattan, Bronx, Queens, when you talk about Staten Island, they look at it like you're talking about somewhere out of New York. You know, so why is that? I have heard different versions, but I think I have a small platform now that I can actually get a genuine answer. That's why I'm asking, like, why is people in New York City don't like to include Staten Island during conversation about New York City? You know, me personally, I haven't lived in Staten Island. I don't know anybody in Staten Island. I have only walked in Staten Island one time. This was a long time ago. I was very young, back in 2006. Yeah, I think 2006. Yeah, I'm old. I'm old, guys. So I worked at the Bed Bath and Beyond in Staten Island. I don't know if it's still there. And long story short, I was a 3 to 10 shift, 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. shift. So snow started falling, a crazy snow started falling, and then the store have to close an hour early. Yeah, I think it closed around 9. Tell me why by 9:30 the last person left the store, they closed the store. I left because I was doing security then. I was outside waiting for bus to go back to Brooklyn, because the bus that will take you back to Brooklyn. Not like it will take you into the Brooklyn. When there's a train, it's gonna stop you somewhere. Then you take a train to Atlantic Avenue, then you go home. So it was snowing because 2006 had a lot of snows in New York. Snow was already in my knee. I was panicking. I can't feel my leg. I thought I'm gonna die. Somebody already told me that by 10 o'clock, last bus going to Brooklyn leave around 10. So I saw a car coming by. I said, I don't even care if it's a private car or bus. I'm gonna get on this car. I don't even care if it's a serial killer. I'm gonna get on it. So luckily it was a bus. And then the bus was filled up. So that's how I got home. I got home around 2 a.m. And that was my last time in Brooklyn, in Staten Island. But I still don't know why, you know, I don't have any negative thing about Staten Island, but I just want to know why people kind of have, people in all the boroughs tend to see Staten Island as not part of the NYC. You can tell me, I don't know. So me personally, from little observation that I have, maybe you guys can correct me in the comment section, I think it's because of it's the only borough that have real suburban feeling to it. You know, most part of Staten Island have that suburban feeling to it. And then I think the political leaning of the Staten Island, because that's the only borough that you can find a sizable amount of people, like conservative and Republican people, you know, compared to other boroughs. I think it's the only Republican borough in New York City, because like before I went there, I already know basic knowledge about Staten Island. You know, they have a lot of firefighters that live there, police officers, small business owners, and overall middle class people. So that's mostly, as of then, I don't know now. I don't know the demographic now, but still, you see people. You know, every New York conversation between the New Yorkers online, when you say you started from Staten Island, they will, oh my God, all the people from other boroughs will come after you. They'll be making fun of you. Sometimes I kind of feel bad for people that live in Staten Island when they try to say they're from Staten Island. You know, so if you know exactly what I'm talking about and you want to add more to this, you can add, because I genuinely want to know, because this is crazy. Like, online, I was on TikTok, you know, so they were talking about it. You know, they were talking about it. So I kind of like, you know, see how they were going after the person from Staten Island and then another person from East New York. Both of them got. Sorry guys, I've been tired. I'm tired, but I gotta make this video because why not? So you are going after the guy from Staten Island, the guy from the lady from East New York. So let me know why you think that is. Is there more to it on that than this I've listed? And before you start coming after me, let me repeat again. I was born in New York City. I was born in Kings County Hospital in Brooklyn, New York. The only thing is that I didn't grow up in America. I grew up in Nigeria. And even when I came back to America 2 decades ago, I still go back. Sometimes I go back to I go back almost on a year. So I have never fully stayed in America to the point that you can say, okay. So yeah, as an American can be. The only thing is I didn't grow up in America, and I'm a New Yorker. So I have a very right to ask a question about New York City. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video and you have more to add to it, share your thoughts in the comment section, because I feel Staten Island is cool. I think it's cool. As I said, I haven't lived there. People that I've seen that live there, they tend to be more calmer than people from Brooklyn, Queens, Bronx, and even Manhattan. So they tend to be more, conservative. Which is not a bad thing to be conservative, because I am. But overall, maybe there's something that I don't know that I need to know. That's the reason why I'm making this video. Why is the rest of New Yorkers shit on Staten Island a lot? So that's why I would like to hear from you guys. If you are from New York, if you are from Bronx, Staten Island, Queens, Brooklyn, so share your thoughts in the comment section. I used to live in Brooklyn. I grew up, when I came back to US, I was living at my uncle's place at Canarsie. So Canarsie, and then other places in Brooklyn. So I know Brooklyn very well. The place that I don't know, but I've lived there a little bit, is Harlem and Spanish Harlem. So I lived there. I used to live on 135th and St. Leonard's near Harlem Hospital. I don't know if all those structures are still there. So yeah, so I know my shit about New York City, at least the basic notes. But this Staten Island situation, I want you guys to kind of let me know. Alright, if you are watching up to this point, you know what to do. Subscribe, turn on the notification button, and then let's have a conversation. Alright, if you're from Staten Island, shout out to you guys, man. Say bye.